Hello all my fit friends and welcome back to Wow Body Now. We have another full body stretch for you. Let's get going. Okay, so we're gonna do some dynamic stretches first. I'm just gonna do some big hip circles with the bent knee here. Hey fit friends, I'm interrupting myself right now to let you know what the plan is for September. So some of my most popular videos on YouTube have to do with workouts for pear-shaped women. So the whole month of September, I'm formatting our workout schedule and kind of doing some pear-shaped women specialized workouts. But whether you're pear-shaped or not, it doesn't matter what shape you are, these workouts are going to be still great for you. You're still going to get a lot out of them, just a little specialization. So if you are pear-shaped and you're excited about that, give me a thumbs up. Invite all your friends. If you're not pear-shaped but you're still excited, give me a thumbs up. And we are going to have a fabulous month in September. All right, let's keep stretching. Stand up tall. Think ears, shoulders, hips stacked. Belly button in. Nice. Big circles rotating around that hip joint. Oh, that feels good. And let's go the other direction. Awesome. Whew. I hope that if this is the beginning of the week for you, that you're feeling positive, that you're feeling motivated to have a fabulous week, to follow through with yourself, to get the most important things done for yourself and your family and your loved ones. If you're at the end of the week, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling like you've accomplished a lot. If you don't feel very happy with what you've accomplished, it's not too late, right? You can take steps today, right? To get things done, the most important things done, to take care of yourself, your family. Nice. So we're just doing a forward fold with a flat back here and then coming up and wisping our arms around to meet at the top. Here we go. As I go down and up, I'm keeping my belly button pulled in. Inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way down. Beautiful. I'm going to come to the center. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to round the back here. Palms down. I'm going to expand through the chest, arch my back, look up, open up the palms. Right? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Round the back. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Expand. Oh. Exhale. Tucking the tail under here, I should say. Now. Inhale, pushing the pelvis back. Awesome. And I'm just going to go ahead, give me a side bend from side to side. That feels really good. Oh, yeah. Nice work. Okay, so we're going to start with our static stretches and let's do a triangle stretch. So let's have your right toes facing forward, left toes facing out. Go ahead and take the back of your left hand against your leg, extend the right arm up. Slowly, nice and easy, slide your arm down to the floor. If you can't get to the floor, you can stop anywhere and rest on your leg anywhere you need to. All right, so I'm looking up at my hand, my right hand that's extending up. I'm really extending it. I'm trying to open up my chest, twist to open up, and I'm just breathing. Nice. We're not rushing this. As you feel your body, your legs, your hips release, you can sit a little bit lower in it. Oh, yes. Oh, twist, open up, look at the fingertips up there. Awesome. Go ahead take your right toes, turn them to go the same direction as the left toes. And now flatten out your back as you hinge forward over that left leg. As you feel, again, those hamstrings release, you can get your hands a little bit more flat or pull your chest closer to your knee while keeping a flat back, open chest. Nice and easy, come up. Ooh. Go ahead and step your right foot back even more, right? Oh. Sit your hips low into it, bring your arms up, arch your back. Oh, opening up through the abs, through the torso, through the hip flexor there. Awesome, come down to your knee, right? I actually want a little bit of extra padding for that knee. Let's create that. There we go. So you're on in your split kneeling stance. Take that foot, again, to expand, extend that stretch here in the front of the leg. Your hip flexors, your quads. You're pushing your hip forward there. Adjust this foot how it feels comfortable to be able to lean forward comfortably, pushing this hip forward. Nice. Doesn't that feel good? As you feel it kind of open up, as you feel like you can push forward more, push forward more. So the foot is kind of leaning, pressing against the hand, and you're pushing your hips forward. Fantastic, release that. We're gonna go through that sequence one more time on the same side. We're gonna see if we can't go a little bit further in our stretch with each one. Right toes facing forward, left toes facing out, back of your left hand slides down against that leg, go ahead down, and I automatically can go down further than I could when I started. It's a good thing. Open up your chest, twist, look up at your right fingers up there. Extend that arm up. Try to start to get your hand flat on the floor, your left hand flat on the floor if you can. Maybe you need a yoga block there or something. Maybe you're actually resting it along your leg somewhere. If your hand's already flat, see if you can't start to bend that arm. Breathe. Go ahead, take your right toes, turn them flat back. Both sets of toes facing the same way. Nice flat back, hinging forward. Try to keep your legs straight and then try to draw your chest towards your knee while keeping that flat back. Just breathe. This feels good. Nice and easy, bend your knees, come on up, step back, extend the arms up, sit into that lunge, arch your back. Oh, breathe, make those arms long. Keep that belly button pulled in. Try to arch your back, pushing that back hip forward. Awesome, I'm gonna just have some extra cushioning for my knee. And I'm gonna take it down. Grab that foot. The foot is pushing against the hand one way, your hips are pushing forward. Opening up through the hip flexor there. Nice. Awesome, release that. We're gonna go to the other side now. Okay, if you have water and you wanna sip your water, go ahead and sip your water. And then get set up with me. Left toes facing out. I'm sorry, left toes facing forward, right toes facing out, right? Back of your right hand is gonna slide down that leg. Oh, yes. Left fingers reaching up to the ceiling. And then you're opening up, twist to look up to those fingers. Paying attention to how your inner thigh and hamstrings feel, right? As you feel your lower back and your hamstrings and your inner thigh release, you can start to try to get your hand flat on the floor or further down your leg, right? Just breathe. Try to keep opening up that chest, getting that arm closer to the floor, that hand flatter on the floor, that arm more bent, right? Now, turn, take those back toes, they're turning facing forward, back flat. Press over your right foot there, your right leg there. Just hanging out here and breathing. Giving your muscles time to relax into it. When you first start to stretch, they're like, oh no, we're going too far, you might get hurt. But when you're able to sit into it, breathe into it, your muscles realize, okay, we're trying to do this, it's not too quick, and they can relax some and you can actually get a further stretch. As you feel it release, try to sit deeper into it. Nice work, bend your knees, come on up. Step that back foot back. Both sets of toes are still facing the same way, right? Hips are square in the direction forward. Sit into it, extend the arms back, arch your back. Oh. Ooh, yes. Awesome. So I'm gonna cushion my knee a little bit more. Then we're gonna get into our split kneeling stance. This foot is gonna be forward enough so as you lean forward, you feel safe, you feel well balanced. Yes? Good job. Does it hurt your knee to be on the floor like that? Get a blanket, yeah, or something. So this foot back here, it's pressing against your hand as you push the hips forward. Okay. Fold it over like twice so it's not just down one time to give yourself more cushion. Nice, fit friends. Okay, go ahead and bring it up. We're gonna go through those stretches again. You wanna follow through with me, Maddie? I'm worried that blanket might slip and slide some, so be careful as you stand up. All right, right toes facing out to the side, left toes facing forward. Take the back of that hand, slide it down. Are you sliding with me, Maddie?
I can't go all the way to
That's okay. You don't have to go all the way to your toes.
Yes, I can.
Just do the best you can.
I'm gonna switch now. I can't hold much longer.
Okay, that's okay, Maddie. Breathe, extend, twist, look up at those fingers up at the top. Try to get your hand flat to the floor or as close to it as you can. Oh, yes. Nice work. Take those back toes, turn them to face the same direction as the front toes. Back is flat. Pull your shoulders back away from your ears. Pull that belly button up and in. Hinge forward over that front leg. Feeling the hamstrings up into the glutes. Even the lower back is getting a stretch here. Breathe. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. I hope you guys are getting as much out of it as I am right now. It feels really good to me. I hope it does to you too. Bend your knees, come on up. Step that back leg back even more. Try not to interrupt, okay? So square up your hips, going forward. Arch your back, sit into that lunge. Extend your arms, fingertips, energy going out your fingertips. Belly button in. Breathe. Sit low, push that hip open and forward as you sit low. Nice work. Preparing to get down on our knee. A little bit of cushion there. Give me that split kneeling stance. Grab that foot. Push your hip forward. Open up through your quad and your hip flexor there.
Mama, do you want to check
Losing my balance.
do you want to check how much you, do you want to check your watch?
Not right now because my watch is back there and my hand's holding my foot.
I can hold it for you.
I didn't even turn my fitness, tracker on. It's just a watch right now. Can you tell me what time it says?
I don't know these numbers.
What? You don't know the numbers?
No, I don't know
Okay,
what they
watch out.
say.
Okay.
I don't know what they say together.
Oh, well, that's something you're going to be learning. Okay, now try not to interrupt. Just do the stretches with me, okay? Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and drop your chin down. Let's release any neck and upper back tension. Gently just place your hands on your head. As you sit there, sit up tall, pull that belly button in. Go ahead and look up. Drop your right ear over towards your right shoulder, releasing the tension in the neck, the trap. Take your left hand behind your back, and then take your right hand, gently place it on. Oh my goodness. If that's too much, just put your hand back down.
It's too much. I'll put my hand down.
Okay.
I'm not doing this.
Bring it up. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Take your right hand behind your back and gently just rest your left hand on your head. Again, that's optional. As you're sitting here, sit up tall.
Mommy, that's like another one, but switching it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're doing the same thing on the other side.
I want to be done with this one.
You can be done with it. It's okay.
If I'm not done, it's okay.
Awesome, bring it up. I'm gonna take my other foot in front of my other leg, right? I'm gonna take my hands behind me. Let me show you from the side. We've done this before. This is nothing new. Trying to get my pinkies to reach behind me together, expanding through the chest. And I'm just gonna gently let my head go back.
Now I'm gonna be done. I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Okay.
Not for real, but I feel like I am.
Oh, okay. Bring your head up, bring yourself up, and I'm just going to come forward. Oh, getting into the lower back there, the hips. Trying to keep my hips on the floor there as I come forward. If your hips start to come off, just back your hands up. Don't go as far.
It's okay if we go so far.
Go as far as you can.
Yeah, because
Walk your hands back. Again, I'm gonna put my other foot in front. Flat back, chest open, hinging forward. It doesn't matter, any leg in front right now, Maddie.
I feel like my neck was gonna come off since my neck was staying straight. For some reason. No, for real.
Bring it back. All right. Just go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. Oh, shake it out there. Take that back arm across, stretching your rear delt there. Sitting up tall, belly button in, spine nice and stacked and long.
Done.
You're flexing your feet. Same thing, other arm. Back to the first arm. Pat yourself on the back. Stretch through the back of your arms. Sit up tall as you do this. Flex those feet. Elongate those legs. Belly button in.
Now I'm done. My arm.
Okay, Maddie girl. Same thing, other arm. Sit up tall. I'm kind of shaking right now. Are you guys? My legs as I try to extend them out and keep them long. Sit up tall. Release that. Shake out your legs. And we are done with our stretch for today, everybody. I hope you're feeling fantastic. Remember, at least 2 times this week, you're gonna do this stretch. And I hope you're ready to meet me right back here tomorrow for our next workout. Until we meet again, I want you to always remember, no excuses, no regret, just sweat. Mwah. Bye, everyone.